I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. You know what? I got so much respect to volunteers because, we heard from someone earlier, Henry Miller, about, why volunteering is so important and what you get from it and what you can learn, all those transferable skills. So I'm excited to learn about you and the things that you've been up to. So do you want to talk a little bit more about you and your involvement with your volunteering?
Well, I started getting into it from college. They sort of said, oh, we've got these projects that could earn you accreditations, also volunteering for like community centres and stuff like that. So I thought, why not just give it a go? And I went and I just fell in love with it, and I've done about 7 now, and I've got 8 accreditations from it. And it's just been so much fun to like go out and learn different things that like you could get the transferable skills from and stuff like that.
Exactly that. Do you have a highlight so far of some of the things you've been doing?
Well, I've done painting and decorating, which was my favourite because we had to work with an artist, like a professional artist. And that was in collaboration with Tool Station and stuff. So we got some cool shirts with Tool Station on the back.
Nice. That's cool. In terms of, you mentioned something that's really, really practical. Are all the things quite practical stuff?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're all either like carpentry, bricklaying, plumbing, stuff like that.
Nice. Was there anything that you had as a hobby beforehand that now you're able to like be super good at because you like have volunteered in that aspect? You're like, oh, I already got a bit of experience in this.
Well, I've always loved art. I did art for GCSEs and stuff. And when I did the painting and decorating, we actually painted a big mural in a parkour centre.
That's
So that was
amazing.
really good.
Wow, that's like huge. Like painting on a piece of paper, A4, and then like doing a mural is huge. Big.
And that was so different compared to like paint on paper as well. Like it was on brick walls and stuff, so you have to learn all the different types of like techniques to be able to make it look good.
Of course. Is that mural still about?
Yeah, yeah.
Where is
I
it?
think it's TPF Parkour in Norwich.
That's amazing. Nice one. Now for you, what was it at the bit like in the original times where you were like, I really, really want to do something that's practical and a scheme that kind of allows me to learn so many different transferable skills?
Well, I've sort of never been good at like mainstream school, like sitting there learning stuff like that, like writing, reading. I've never sort of been able to concentrate and stuff like that. So when I got the opportunity to do that at college, I just went for it, and it just worked out, I suppose.
That's really cool. What would you advise for like people, other people out there that are like in school, maybe struggling, and know that something practical would be for them? Where would you like advise for them to like look for opportunities like this one?
Definitely go to the VIY Facebook page and website and stuff and see if you could apply for things like that, because all the mentors are lovely from there, and it was just such a good experience, and they made that for me.
Now you mentioned some accreditations in the kind of journey of helping out and doing this. Tell me a little bit about the kind of accreditations and qualifications you've managed to gain.
Well, I've got 7.
Wow.
So in the span of like 10 months. So it's carpentry, plumbing, paint and decorating, health and safety in the workplace, all sort of like trade skills and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And you've had support from Tool Station as well. How did that impact the work that you were doing?
Oh, it was amazing. They always had a photographer in as well, so they were sort of taking photos and putting us out there as well. And they funded a lot of the projects too.
Nice. As I said, at the beginning, volunteering is so amazing at kind of getting involved, getting stuck in, and hands-on, experience straight away. And as I said earlier, Henry was talking about volunteering with radio and different things like that. Would you ever think of volunteering like in something creative as well? You mentioned art, but doing something like media-based as well.
Oh, 100%. I'll give anything a go.
I love that. Get up and go attitude. You got to have it in you to do volunteering.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone is out there and they wanted to kind of do literally every single thing you've mentioned, carpentry, plumbing, all those things, where's the best place for them to go?
100% VIY. They have the websites and stuff, and they are all over, so they could literally be anywhere. They have loads of different like settings they could be. So.
And did you hear about them, am I right, through Aspire Suffolk?
Aspire 16 plus at City College, Norwich.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
That's sort of a backup course to help you out when you either don't pass any year grades and you can't go on a course. You have that year to get qualification and employability skills, and they help you out with things like this, giving you the accreditations on the projects and stuff.
Nice. Do you meet lots of lovely people on the way as well that are like-minded?
Oh, 100%. And the project helped me out with the friends as well. So I've met people even on the course that I got closer to because of the project.
That's amazing. Oh, what a legend. You're amazing. Keep it up. What happens next then over the next couple of months? Is it summer break or does it continue?
Yeah, I'm working at the minute at a holiday club with kids.
Nice.
Part-time, but then I'm going on to an art course at college.
Oh, in September?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Could we see some more murals over East Anglia in the future from you?
Oh, 100%.
That would be amazing. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really hope there's someone out there that feels inspired, and hopefully they will head to VIY Volunteer. Volunteer it yourself, as Millie has said, is, done really great things for her. Finding new friends and also getting hands-on in experiences all over the place. Do enjoy the rest of your summer with the young people. I know that can be quite, it's quite full on, isn't it, working with young people throughout the summer holidays?
Definitely, but it is rewarding at the same time.
Very true. How do you wind down after a full day of doing that?
Oh, watching movies, order a takeaway, chill out.
Hey, sounds perfect. Amazing. Well, it won't take too much of your time. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
No worries.
Amazing. The lovely Millie speaking about volunteering. I've always said, I wouldn't have got into radio if I didn't volunteer. I volunteered at IO Radio. I don't know if it exists anymore, but put in my hours. I did a 2-hour radio show for a couple of months, maybe a year and a half, and then I got this gig. So it definitely was the pivotal moment for me, learning so many skills, speaking to so many people, networking and building a little group of people that I knew through the local scene.